besides the basic consonant and the basic vowel. But we are going to study additional consonants and the vowels today. So let me start the class of today. So additional consonants. We already covered the basic consonants, the 10 basic consonants. Here, nyan, here, here, nyan, here, shield, I'm sorry, in, here, here. Are they 10? Yeah, they are 10. Okay. And we have two types of additional consonants. Let me write here. So we have two types. The first one is strong one. Strong basic consonant. Not basic consonant, yeah, strong consonant. And we have double. We have a double consonant. So what you need to remember is strong consonant, always they have the sound of here. Which one was here? This one was here. So every basic consonant plus here sound is strong consonant. So strong consonant, they have k sound. K. So the basic consonant here, what was the sound? It is k or g, right? So the sound of g plus k, then it looks like this, okay? And what's the sound? The sound is k. It is k. Okay? And so for the example, this word, it is the consonant k and the vowel a. So it is k, a. K plus a. So the sound must be ka. The sound is ka. And actually, ka is car. This is how we write ka. And another example is k and o. So the consonant is k. And the vowel is o. O, o. So you see my lips. So it is o. So it is ho. It is ho, ho. And it means nose. Okay. Just okay. Now, the nyan doesn't have a strong consonant. We can skip it. See good? It has. It has a strong consonant. So I said every strong consonant has the sound of h. So the basic consonant digit plus and hit, and it looks like this one. This is the strong consonant, and the sound, I'm sorry, the sound must be t, t. it's not actually the th sound in English. Th sound in English is the, but it's not the sound. It is t. It is t. Okay. The sound of tigut and the sound of here. So it must be t, t, t sound. So let me give you some example. So the first one is this word. So the first syllable is t plus a, t plus a. So it is. It has two syllables, and the first one is t plus a. So it must be ta, ta, ta. And the second one is J sound is like a J in English. So J, J, so J. And the vowel is O, O, O. So it must be ha, jo, ha, jo, ha, jo. It is ha, jo. And what does it mean? Tajo is the biggest bird in the world. It is ostrich. Ostrich. That's Tajo. Okay. And another example is this one. This is t. The consonant is t, and the vowel is e. E. So it is like t, 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 and it means t. This is how we write t. Okay. So the strong consonant of kia is k, and the strong consonant of tigut is t. There doesn't have a strong consonant. Mium also, there is no strong consonant, but pium has a strong consonant. So let me write it. The sound of pium plus, and as I said, every strong consonant must have k sound. So it must be p, p. It is b, h. So it is p, p. It is p sound. And how do we write it? We write p like that. This is how we write the strong consonant. And the sound is p, p. It's not English sound like a f. It's not first sound. We don't have F sound in Korean, but there is no F sound. So we don't say f. We say p, p. Mhm. Yeah, I don't know who said it, but somebody said coffee. And so let me give you an example. So there are two syllables here. This one plus this one, right? And the first syllable is k. The consonant is k, and the vowel is a. So it must be ka, ka, ka. It must be ka. And the second one, the consonant is p, p, and the vowel is e, e. So it must be p, p, p. So we say copy. Okay, it must be copy, and that is actually coffee in English. Now, and the next one. Shield, it doesn't have a strong. It doesn't have a strong consonant. And Ian also, there is no strong consonant. And Jid has a strong consonant. So, like others before, we have Jid and here sound. And it looks like this. It looks like this. So, J and H. Then the sound must be ch, ch, ch. It must be ch sound. Not exactly English ch sound. It's a little bit different, but please listen and watch my lips well. So it is ch, ch, ch. Yes, and that's the sound ch. So then what is the example? Okay, so the example is this one. And the consonant is ch, and the vowel is a. So it must be ch, a. Yes, cha. So it must be cha, cha. And what does it mean? It means car. And also it means tea as well. Did I explain that the car is over here? This is a car. Yes. This is how we write English letter in Korean. But the original Korean word for car or tea is this one, cha. So basically, cha is a Korean word, but when we write English word in Korean, this is how we write. Okay, so cha is car or tea. Okay, and another one, another example is this. So there are two syllables. The first one is this and this one. And the first syllable has the consonant of 기역, but it is in the first syllable. So what's the sound? If you don't remember or if you don't know, then please check our YouTube video of the first online meetup. The first, when 기역 is in the first syllable, the sound must be k, k, k. Okay, it's like a K sound. So it must be ki, ki, ki. It is ki, yes. And the next one is ch and a, so cha. So it is kicha. So it is kicha. And it means train. Okay, kicha is a train. All right, so I just covered strong consonants. There are only four. There are only four strong consonants. So let me just review. Hello, what are you reading?
Hello.
Okay, so let me just review the sound of the consonant, the strong consonant. So the strong consonant of 기역 is this, and sound is k. And the strong consonant of 이긋 looks like this, and the sound is t. And the strong consonant of 이긋 looks like this, and the sound is p. And the strong consonant of 지읒 looks like this, right? And the sound is ch. Okay. So there are strong consonants. So we just covered a strong consonant, and in the beginning of this meetup, I said that there are two additional consonant groups. The first one is a strong one that we just covered, and the second one is a double consonant. What is a double consonant? You just need to write down the consonant twice. So how does it work? So let me just write down the basic consonant again. 기역, 미음, 디귿, 리을, 미음, 비읍, 시옷, 이응, 이응, 지읒, and here. And now I'm gonna explain double consonant. And so, 기역 consonant is like that. You just need to write the 기역 twice. And this is 기역. This is 쌍기역. This is the name, 쌍기역. But the sound is, this is very tricky. Because I don't know where you guys are from, but I guess most of you guys are, I don't know, Bulgarian or Philippines or from other countries. But I understand. I think you guys understand English, and for English speaker, this sound, the double consonant sounds are really hard to catch. So what I explain is. Just imagine that you are singing a song, and when you sing a song, there must be a low note and a middle note and a high note, right? So the sound of a double consonant is always high note. So let me just show what the sound is actually. So the sound of kiyo, the basic consonant, is k, k, or k, k, right? But the double consonant, tangya, that when you make the sound, that you imagine that you are singing the high note. So the sound must be like a g, 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 g. So it is very hard to write down the sound um, with the any stimulus. So just to remember, or whenever you need that, you can download the video because I'm recording the video now. You just need to download and check if you are making the correct sound. Okay. So the sound of is so let me just write down some examples. So what can I say? Mhm. So there is a word and it has two syllables. This one and this one. And the first syllable has the consonant g, 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 and the vowel is a. Then the sound must be ka, ka, ka. And the second syllable is ch. We just learned the strong consonant, right? So ch plus e. So the sound must be ka, chi, ka, chi. So when you make the sound of the syllable with the double consonant, just imagine that you must sing the high note. So ka, 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 chi, ka, chi. Okay. If you are not doing the high note, then it is very hard to make the sound. Korean people, even though we don't sing the high note, we can do that because we are actually but we know how to do it. It is so natural, but it is hard for you guys to catch. So when you practice, just remember, high note. Ka, 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 chi. Okay. And what is the gachi? And it is like a type of bird. I don't know if you know. It is called the magpie. It's just the name of bird. Yeah. I don't know if it is a right spell, but I think it's yeah. I think it is right. So gachi, it is the name of bird. Is there any other example? Mm, so this one it has two syllables again. And this one. And somebody asked if you can ask a question. Actually, in this video online, in this online meetup, I don't think you can ask a question. Then um, you can, if you have a question, just post your question on our Facebook group. Trust me, I'm Korean. Then I can answer, or if there is somebody who know the answer, will answer for you. Okay. So let's go back to the class. So the first syllable has the consonant g, 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 and the vowel is e, 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 e. So the sound must be of the syllable of the first syllable is ki, 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 ki. And the next one is n and e. So it is easy. Ni. It is ni. Then the sound must be ki, ni, ki, ni, ki, ni. And what does it mean? It means milk. Okay. And now let's go to the next one. And nyan doesn't have a double consonant. Ticket has. And it looks like this, of course. We have to write it 2 times. The sound is also, it is the same logic. The sound of ticket is good or two, but the sound of double ticket, and we call it sang ticket. The sound must be like high, must be in the high note. So it is the, the, the. Okay. So let me give you an example. This one. Wow. 3 syllables. Right. So how do we pronounce it? So the first syllable is ha, 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 di, hardy, hardy, and the last syllable is di, di, di. So the sound must be hardy, di, hardy, di. Okay, again, hardy, di, di. So what does it mean? It means belt. The belt you wear when you wear pants. So that is called hardy. Okay. What else? Another example. It has 2 syllables, and the first syllable has a sound ticket. So the sound is and the vowel is So the sound of the first syllable is and second syllable is and So the sound must be ta, ta, ta. Okay, and it means the verb to plot. So the sound again, it must be 뜨다, 뜨다, 뜨다. All right. So, and let's go to the next one. So, Lear and Mium, they don't have double consonant. Ear has it. So, the double consonant of beer looks like this. And the name is sang beer. And the sound is, again, high note. B, b, b. What's the difference? The basic consonant is b or t, but the second one here, the double consonant is b, t, b. Okay? And let me give you an example. I think this is the really famous Korean word. Because you watch Korean drama a lot and you know this. What is this? 오빠, 오빠, 오빠. What is it? 오빠. It is older brother. It is older brother. But when you call anybody like a poor girl, but when a girl call somebody older, some guy, a guy who is older, then we call it oppa. Okay. So this is. Let me read again. So the sound is o, pa, o, pa, pa, o, pa. Okay. And another example. This. Maybe this is also very common Korean word you may know. The sound is so p and o, p, o. So it is po 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 po. What is it? It is kiss. That's kiss. That is po po. That is how we say. Okay, and the next one. Let's go to shield. And shield, again, it has, if there are two shield, then the name is sang shield, and the sound is s, s, s. The basic consonant shield was s or sh, but the second one here, the double consonant must be s, s, s. All right. Then what is the example of s? I think all of you guys may know this person. Who is that? Sai. Sai. Maybe Gangnam Style, right? It is. So the name, his name, we write like this: Sai. Okay. And another example. Okay. This one is s, 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 and the vowel is e. So the sound must be she, she, she. Is it like a sh sound, sh sound? Yes, yes. You must have sh sound. Why? Please check our first online meetup video. The C sound, so here, the basic consonant, shield, it has two sounds, right? S or sh. And when does it have sh sound? When shield is with E, E sound, then it must be she. Okay, so it's basically same logic. When we read this one, so it is with the vowel E. So it is basically from the sound of sh sound, but with the high note. So it must be she, she, she. It is a different C, C. It is a different sound. It's not C. It must be she, she, she. Okay. What is it? She is a noun. C, or it can also be like a title in English, like Mr. or Mrs. Miss. Let me write here. Mr., Mrs., Miss, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if the person is a man or woman, or married or not, we don't care. We just say she at the end of his name or her name. Okay? And in, there's no double consonant, and Jid has a double consonant. So let me write here. It looks like that. And the sound must be j, j, j. The basic consonant sound was j, j. It's a J sound, j, j. But the double consonant, sang jid, that's the name. And the sound must be in a high note again, j, j, j. Okay? All right. So, what is the example of sang jid? So, there's a word, and the sound must be zh, and the constant, the vowel is u, so it must be zhu. And there's the same syllable, zhu, so zhu zhu, and the last one is bu a, so zhu zhu ba, zhu zhu ba, zhu zhu ba. What is it? Because I am sharing the screen, so I think you can see my screen. So it's a type of ice cream, or yeah. So you see, so this type, this one, or this one, and we call it tuba. Okay. All right. So I just covered all double consonants. So today I covered strong consonant, and I said the strong consonant must have here sound. Let me go back here. So k, t, and p, and ch, and double consonant. I said the tip to the easy way to pronounce the double consonant is you are making, like you imagine that you are singing a song and in a high note, so it's g, and this one d, and this one b, and this one s, and the last one j. Okay. Right. I think we have around 3 minutes. All right. So let me just quickly check additional vowels. So additional vowels. Additional vowels. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There was one more. Yeah. And there must be one more here. So they are the basic vowels. Okay. If you don't know the sound of basic vowels, so please check out our first video. Additional vowels are just a combination of additional vowels. For example, this one, a and e. Then how does it look like? This one. Okay, and what's the sound? It is e. It is e. That is the sound of this vowel. Okay, and let me give you another one. A plus e, a, e. Then how does it look like? This. Then the sound must be e. Wait a minute. There is an e here, and there is an e again. Why? Are they actually same sound? Yes. Why do we have the same sound? They were different before. They were different, but nowadays, Korean people, we don't differentiate the sound. So just they are just they are same sound. I don't know much later. Maybe one of the vowel will be removed and will be disappeared. But for now, we are using two vowels for the same sound. So this is e and this is e again. So for example, this one and this one. The consonant is k, 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 and the vowel is e. Then what is it? K, k. Then what about this? It's the same thing. K, k, k. Okay. The first word is dog. It means a dog. And the second word, it means crab. Crab. Then how do we know which one a person is talking about? We don't know. We have to find out in the context. Or we're gonna ask, which e are you talking about? So for example, I saw ke, on the beach. I saw ke on the beach. Then we gotta ask, which ke are you talking about? Okay. Okay. Actually, there are more vowels, but I think we don't have time. So maybe in our next online meetup, we will cover the left additional vowels. Okay. So that's it for today. If you have any questions, then please post on our groups.